Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. Today we're parking at the pullout on the northwest side of Sunset Peak and heading south over open country for a waterfall hunt.
For our first part of the journey here, we are keeping Sunset Peak off to our left. I can hear some water flowing in a drainage down below. I am, though, trying to stay up a little higher so I don't have to get down there and mess with the creek, and going in between Sunset Peak and this little rise off to our right.
The two major objectives for the hike today are Bathtub Falls and Seven Falls on the south side of Charon's Garden, places I learned about through a video from the Pemberton Boys. That video has information I used to plan this adventure, and there's a link to it in the description.
You can see here how flooded this creek was. It was way over its edges. We are making our way back that way. We continue to make our way southwest, and we have finally bumped into, off to the right here, the perimeter fence. So that actually, I think, probably has some nice game trails beside it. So I'll probably take that to get back this evening. But we do, on the other side, have some great views opening up. I hear some churning water. And I know from the Pemberton Boys video that there is a little dam or something up here. So I'm wondering if that's what I've hit. Well, wouldn't you know it? That is exactly what that sound was. Just out here in the middle of nowhere. How cool. Past the dam, we have a landmark here that we're keeping in our sights because I think we're going to go south of this. So we're going to pass this and then cut off to the left a little bit. I think that's a part of the Mount Mitchell Massif. But for now, we have to kind of cover this rugged terrain between here and there. It's going to be a lot of upping and downing. Got a beautiful view back here. Here is Sunset Peak and sort of the valley that we took in the last video to get up to Mount Mitchell. Here is Mount Mitchell, and we continue to follow it around. The further back I get here, the more incredible it gets. This is just so green and so beautiful. The direction I'm headed now is exactly where that elk just went. So I'm gonna make a lot of noise through here. Hey, elk, get out of the way and keep trucking. It is incredible down on this south side. I am in kind of a bowl between the mountains, a basin, and we are going to head off in that direction. We have made it around to the almost south side of Mount Mitchell. We're headed into the canyon that is actually going to lead us to the waterfalls. Oh, we have some tailings here. This is an old mine. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a mine. Oh, it is a total desert oasis back here. I could spend all day just hanging out here. But we've got a waterfall to see. Well, we've gotten out of that very closed canyon. I'm going to keep following the creek here. This is actually what's going to be going down Bathtub Falls. We have made it to Bathtub Falls. It is a beaut. I have very carefully maneuvered my way into the next drainage past Bathtub Falls and have hit Seven Falls. There it is. Cool little slot waterfall. We made it out. That was getting kind of slick down there. So I decided to come up here on a little higher piece of land, and I'm going to start working my way southwest towards the fence. earlier I was going to take the perimeter fence back in the direction that I'm going, but make no mistake about it, this is no walk in the park. I don't know what the folks got paid that made this, but I think they probably needed more. At 5.5 miles in, I am tired and out of breath, but we have reached a corner of the fence, which is nice because I did not want to have to go over this way. Let's hope that the way to the west is a little easier. Oh, not going that way. Well, this is how I've come down. And it's not my favorite. I think next time I might just go back the way I came. I have behind me, I don't know, something that makes the scramble down a little better. Nice little rock room here. It's actually kind of cool, so I'm gonna hang out here, rehydrate, have a few snacks, rest. Man, it took a miracle, but I finally made it out of that awful canyon. Once again, I have the gate ahead of me, or the fence ahead of me. So I'm gonna try and stay a little closer. I don't know what happened there. I just stopped looking, and suddenly I was in hell. I can't say for sure where it's from, but I have a feeling that is a leftover from mining days. I've taken a little detour here. I've had all the fence walking I can take. And this just looked neat. So, I don't know what it's called. I've already turned north along the perimeter fence. So this is not too far past that. But a cool looking spot. Just around the corner, there's an even cooler spot. Does anybody know what this is? Tell me in the comments. This is neat. We are rounding over the top of the ridge here, and I am hoping, yes, familiar places. That is Sunset Peak in front of us. I've never been so happy to see it in my life. Long way to go. Something man-made here. I'm not sure what it is, but if you have a guess, let me know. Ah, 10 miles and 10 hours later. We're back.
Come along for more Wichita Mountains Adventures on my Wichita Mountains Adventures playlist.